Good evening. Welcome to the session. Today we are going to see one more interview question. Let me attach the question here. This is session number 135. If you have missed any of the previous session, you are welcome to check them out in our YouTube channel. We have the name of the channel as Expert SEM. You can search in the YouTube, you will easily get it. Now, today's question is how you are staying up to date with the trends and development in SEM. Though this seems to be a generalized question applicable for all function, but you should be prepared to answer. This is a question to check your up to date knowledge. So, what are the means you are using to keep yourself updated? Is the question. There are several ways of answering it, but a few ways of answering it. It is not going to come free of cost. Specifically, here we are talking about you have to allocate the time. If you want to keep yourself updated, you have to spend some time, maybe every day, every week, or every month. Then connect with thought leaders who are maybe your peer or the people heading your function or similar function in your organization or other organization. Everyone as a leader for them, so you have to somehow connect to them. Maybe LinkedIn is a professional platform where you can connect with them. Next one could be leverage social media, though the other media like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook are for personal use. I think LinkedIn can be personal, professional in nature. Possibly you can write a blog there or appreciate or get subscribe to some of the leading influencers available, and then you can definitely grow your knowledge. Also, you can become member of professional association and participate in competition. Of course, there are some organization, just for namesake, they you have to pay the fees. Possibly your organization may also reimburse, but you have to really check the activity of association in which you are trying to subscribe, whether there is some activity, especially local activity is available. Is there any magazine available? All that is essential if you are subscribing. And next one could be participate in competition. If you are working in supply chain, you may know there are a lot of awarding function, either within your organization or some neutral organization conducting them. Especially for supply chain analytics, we are trying to promote a competition, so you can keep a watch on that. Of course, all this is for you to first prepare yourself and then reply to the employer in the other way, as if we have learned in this step. But now I am trying to tell you what you have to do so that you are keeping yourself updated in your function. There are some aggregator app, maybe like if you are subscribing or searching frequently in Google, you will get related content organically. When you search for a particular content frequently, you are going to get such content. Possibly the same happens in LinkedIn or any other media. For example, if you are subscribing to some association in Facebook, you will get the feed of such material. Of course, you have to see which is good and then select the better one. Build a relationship with the knowledgeable insider, possibly in your own field or subdomain. You have to check who is more knowledgeable, get connected with them, and then engage with them. Classify categories of information. Possibly nowadays with the information overload, possibly you are going to get lot of information, but you have to classify, segment them, and see which is important to you, and then try to absorb. You cannot absorb everything. Create an industry peer group, possibly here You can form a network in a WhatsApp or Facebook or LinkedIn. Maybe if you are a part of our WhatsApp group, you may see that a lot of similar interest people are available, but we are keeping it closed, not to allow the users to comment, for the reason that they are commenting what is not required. You have to utilize such kind of a professional group to improve your knowledge. If you have a question, you have to ask. But I have seen many people misuse such kind of a group. You cannot advertise or put some unrelated comment or remark in such kind of a group. You have to be careful and mature enough to handle the group membership. Then focus on one area at a time. This is like segment your interest, possibly in which area you want to focus or work in the near future, and focus in such area. Join industry relevant institute, possibly, for learning. There is no limit, either age limit or knowledge limit is not available. You have to keep updating. Even if you are in 30s, 40s, 50s, you should get engaged, but it should be relevant to your field, and which can help you in giving some utility value point of view. So you have to find such education or institute. Subscribe to targeted alerts. Maybe the social media as this alerts. So whenever there is some event, for example, LinkedIn as an event, Facebook as an event, maybe voice or video like what you are seeing today, so that you can watch a live session. Mentor startup in related area. Possibly if you can do this, you can also improve your knowledge. There are a lot of startups coming up. Maybe you can assess them in your own field, for example supply chain. So these are some of the suggestion provided by Forbes magazine. Maybe if you Google up, you will get this points. But the idea is, first you should use this guidelines to improve your knowledge, so that you are at the current level, either in terms of technology or process or activity, because a lot of industrial leaders are doing this as a event free of cost. You need not pay for most of this activity. Then what happens, answering this specific question to your interviewer becomes much easier. Okay, hope this session is useful. If you have any similar questions, you are always welcome to comment either in LinkedIn or YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, evening.